So today I'm going to go over what's going to be in my project pan. I noticed I am pretty close with a lot of products that are going to be completely finished. I just grabbed a few from each category just because I like to change it up a little bit depending on my skin that day. The only category I couldn't really pare down was my eyeshadows. So I have the Lakem palette right here. And it is just a nice everyday palette. I use this on the bus quite a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I really love the browns right here, and sometimes it's so bad, but I use this as setting powder. Like if I just put on concealer, I just need some setting powder, and when I'm on the bus, I use this palette, just like the highlight or the pink. And then as for the other palettes, they all kind of work together, so I'm going to keep them together, and I kind of play around with it. So I use the Naked as a good transition color, I use the Modern Renaissance, and also the Nude Dude by The Balm. I use that pretty, I guess, together, just whatever I feel like, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep it all together. The next category is lips. So I have about 3 products. So this is the one I use on the bus, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. This is on my stand at nighttime when I'm just going through, like taking off my makeup and putting a lip balm on. This is what I use. It's the Tasha Balm. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's doable. It has a nice scent. The next item is Fresh Sugar. It is a thicker balm. It's pretty nice, but it's just like, okay, it's kind of pricier. It's like 30 bucks. I'm pretty much done with it. And I also depotted 2 lipsticks that are in here as well, so I just use my finger to get the remaining. So that kind of looks unhygienic, but I make do. I felt weird just throwing out, like, it felt like $5 worth of product, so I just depotted it and put it in here. The next category is, so I have one primer right here. It works really well on my nose, so I keep that. And then I have highlighters, or not highlighters, concealers. This one works the best for under the eyes. And sometimes, like foundations, they oxidize, so I keep this on hand, especially when I'm on the bus, just in case it oxidizes and I haven't noticed. And then, like 30 minutes later, I notice, so then I need to cover up the other spots. I use this. This is a good one. This is like makeup that won't last very long. It's good for like maybe 3 hours or so. I use this when I'm doing like YouTube videos if I'm just needing like a quick shot of color. I know it's not long lasting, and especially because I have like oilier skin. This does not stay on my skin well. It is from Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It kind of just, the product breaks up on my face, so it's good initially, but it's not long lasting. The next item I really love. This is Clinique's concealer. It's really good. The color is just a tad too dark, so it does oxidize even more. That's the only downfall. It's about 18 bucks. I've been like kind of sparingly using this product just because I don't want to run out and repurchase it. I've been holding on to this little bit of it for passport pictures, but now I can use up the rest of the bottle because I already took my passport picture. So this will most likely be empty very soon. The next product is foundations. This is actually a concealer. I use it all over my face. It's from MAC. It's the Pro Longwear Concealer. Let me see if it'll focus. There it is. It's probably like one of the best I found it for 2019. I know it's been on the market for a while, but it's really good. It does oxidize a little bit, but not too bad. It's a great product overall. For this product, I used it in the Ulta store. I really liked it then, but when I got home, it's a little bit lighter than I remembered the store. I remember searching, like, maybe it was because it was like a different because I got 35W, maybe it was 35C or something, but no, it's definitely the same color. It kind of is a little bit more pinkish on my skin tone and a little bit lighter than what I remembered in the store. So I don't know what happened there, but it's a good product. Just the color match is just, I need a lot of bronzer afterwards. So it's a good product. It's just not 100% my shade, but it's still really good. The next item is from Wet n Wild. It's the Photo Focus foundation. It stinks so bad, but the finish is kind of drying, which is good for oily skin. It's a pretty good foundation match for me. I just need to go in with bronzer, pretty heavy-handed as well. So the next category is going to be bronzers. This one is my favorite of the bunch. It is from Wet n Wild. It's their Cushion Contour. It is like kind of a wet sponge, and then you just kind of blend it over your makeup. It's so good. It has like a nice airbrush finish to it, so it's really good. This one is a classic. I don't think I would repurchase it just because it was kind of pricier. The Hoola by Benefit. This one's a pretty good dupe for that. It's from Wet n Wild. It has two colors. I use the yellow as like a face powder just to set my makeup, and then the other one to contour the edges of my face. But they're both good. I'm hoping to use up the Hoola one just because it's a little bit older. The next category will be sunscreen. I've been trying to use up this product quite a bit. It's okay. It's not amazing or anything. It's just face sunscreen. I use this just because my face is not doing too hot, especially with scarring. And I heard from my friend that sunscreen will help heal the scars, so I'm using this. And then I have one setting powder. It's from Black Radiance. It's kind of busted up. I either use this or the Wet n Wild contouring as setting powder. So I either use this yellow one to powder my face, or the loose powder. They both work about the same, so I will use up them. For setting spray, I only have one. It's from e.l.f. It's the Hydrating Coconut Mist. This one's really good. It smells nice. It has a good sprayer. Definitely recommend this, and it's really affordable, like about $3 on sale, so it's really good. And for brush cleaner, I only have one. It's from Daiso. This one's really good. It gets all the gunk out, if it will focus. So this one is super good. If you find this brand, definitely go pick up a bottle. For lotion, I only have two. This one is Tatcha's water cream. This one is definitely very nice and moisturizing. Do I notice a big difference? No, not really, but it has a nice feeling. It's almost like going to the spa. You don't really notice the effects. And then the other one, I use this all over my face and body. I bought it from Urban Outfitters, but it is the original cookie hand cream. It's really cute packaging, and it smells really nice as well. So I recommend this. I'm just about all the way done. So this will be an easy project pan. And then as for mascara, I have three. I have Perversion from Urban Decay. This one makes your lashes nice and full and fluffy. The Better Sex also does the same. The only bad thing about this is it does flake off. The best one out of the bunch is definitely the Roller Lash by Benefit. I keep this in my backpack. It just has a nice lifted curl, so highly recommend this guy. And then lastly, I have makeup wipes. I'm gonna finish up this one. This set I just got at Ross for pretty affordable, like about $3 or something. It works pretty, I guess, like okay. I wish it was a little bit more moist, but the towels are very thick. I have maybe about 20 left, so I'm going to use up the rest of this. And along with that, I also have the facial radiance pads. They work really well. They're nice and moist as well. They get all the makeup off. And then I forgot to mention bronzer. I only have one. It's also from, or not bronzer, blush. It's from Black Radiance. It kind of makes me look more alive, so I do like this color. It is Toasted Almond.